Think about it. Finish through.
One, two, three, frisbee on football!
You want a bag today, ma'am? Oh, then there you are. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Go, Bronco!
The Panama Canal is getting supersized. As the ships on the sea get bigger and bigger, the waterway connecting the Atlantic and the Pacific is also growing. Soon, ships 3 times the size of this one will be able to pass through it.
About 5% of global trade goes through Panama. When we complete the expansion project, that number will double.
Engineers from Colorado, including Joe Adams from the Broomfield firm MWH Global, are working to expand the super shortcut.
There isn't a night that goes by where I don't sit back and admire what the engineers before us did 100 years ago.
What's happening here in Panama could impact all of us in Colorado, from the price you pay for food to how much you spend on furniture.
Here in Colorado, that could mean more affordable prices for cars and shorter wait times to get one. Clothing, electronics, even pencils could come to Colorado store shelves faster and cheaper.
The fact that you have an alternate route for bigger ships that will allow the shipping cost to be reduced, it's a good impact for the end consumer.
But the colossal construction project is a challenge. Moving earth and water, defying the power of nature. A $3.2 billion project, now in its 6th year, inching closer to completion. Crews from Colorado on an assignment beyond our borders to change the way the world does business.
For me, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I'll never forget, and I'll talk to my children and my grandchildren.
These photos have gone viral, showing 4 people caught speeding in a stolen car.
I was beginning to give up on it.
The pictures were snapped on September 15th, nearly 3 weeks after Melissa Gonzalez's car was stolen from in front of her Highlands home.
They're extremely happy in the photos, and so that upset me a little bit.
Now get this, on September 8th, 1 week before that photo radar ticket, her car was ticketed for being parked in a tow-away zone. And we want to know why the parking enforcement officer did not warn police. Why was it not known that that license plate was stolen?
Well, at the time, we didn't have any technology that would have flagged the vehicle or the license plate as stolen.
But we found out if Melissa's car was stolen today, Denver Public Works would know.
So we go ahead and input the license plate number, and we get a pop-up saying that that is a plate that's wanted by DPD for investigation.
On October 1st, parking enforcement officers got new technology that lets them know if the car they're about to cite is hot, so to speak.
They don't know the reason, they don't know how long it's been wanted, they don't know anything except to call their supervisor.
Well, it's something that we've been working on for the last 1.5 years, but we recently finally got the technology to be able to implement it.
A spill like this is nothing you want to see.
While the Animas River is no longer orange, cleanup at the Gold King mine is far from over. This is where the breach happened. You can see the orange-yellow waste is still flowing out.
We'll be working to further capture that runoff because it's going to continue to discharge through the winter.
Crews are diverting the water into these treatment sites before it flows into Cement Creek.
This is going to be an issue for a long time.
And new documents from the EPA show managers were aware of the risk of a blowout more than a year before the spill. They also knew gallons of mine waste could spill into the river. It's not clear if any precautions were taken to prepare for a breach.
They knew that there might be a problem. And in fact, they were trying to address the problem.
Ron Cohen is an environmental engineer at the Colorado School of Mines. He says what the EPA was doing is normal protocol. It's what they didn't know that caused the problem.
Lack of knowledge of just how much water would be involved resulted in the breakage, the blowout, and the spill.
State leaders have been highly critical of the EPA's response to the spill, and the documents don't reveal what happened before or after 3 million gallons of waste flowed downstream.
I don't know why they weren't as forthcoming with some of the material.
Jennifer Kowaleski, 7 News.
From the fat to the funny to the bizarrely inbred, the internet is crazy for cats like Boots the ambitious igloo builder and always on the prowl for the next big hit. But it turns out your cat could drag in a lot more than you think. Take, for example, the website I Know Where Your Cat Lives.
That's a thing.
More than 1 million cats mapped out worldwide.
So here in the metro area, there are more than 2,200 cats mapped out. Let's go find some.
First up, this little guy.
Hi there. I'm Molly with Denver 7. Is this your cat?
Yes, it is. Whose Instagram antics
I have a hashtag that says Hoyt will wear anything.
led us right to his door.
Does that surprise you? Yes, it does. Is it a little creepy? Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh no, it's the cat eating your dinner?
And this is that cat.
From there, we met this cutie.
So is this your cat?
It's my roommate's cat.
A rescue named Cobbler, who it turns out
She doesn't usually like being held.
is a little camera shy.
And there she goes. Yeah, she's gone now.
So Cobbler gave up your location.
Well, I don't think Cobbler gave up my location, but I guess, yeah, kind of.
A little disturbing. They will know my location when I took a picture of my cat down to a couple of feet.
Tech expert Steve Beatty says it all comes down to the GPS on your phone.
And
When
it
it
gives
takes the
me-
picture, it also attaches coordinates called EXIF, putting your privacy on social media blast.
People will know the type of things that I own. They might know, socioeconomic class right off the bat because of the pictures that I have surrounding my cat. And they will know my home address.
And it's not just the cat photos. It's those pics of your wife, your baby, even yourself that could lead strangers right to your door. Beatty recommends stripping your data before you post. Some websites like Facebook and Instagram already do.
Does it make you want to change the way you do things?
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah.
Is to drive with a friend. 2 or more people qualifies as carpooling.
We're doing this is illegal.
There are a ton of tickets on sale online. On StubHub alone, we found 8,000 for sale for this game.
And as shoppers celebrate these cheaper prices, Colorado's cattle ranchers are expressing some caution. Experts stress the importance of covering the keypad. In some cases, criminals are putting cameras on the terminals. The impact of Sunday's game will extend beyond Denver. The national TV exposure is priceless.
Welcome to Denver
Comic-Con 2016.
This is far from Denver, Colorado.
With IRA, once you pass 17, 18 years old, I mean, we're playing on house money. Every day is your birthday.
I'd like to see Peyton Manning go out a winner.
He's one of the greatest players that ever played in the league.
You guys still own a VCR?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I do. I never use it, but I have one.
I do not.
I do still have my tapes.
No.
I do.
Yes.
There may be one hidden in a basement someplace, but other than that, no.
You guys know what VCR stands for?
Video camera recorder?
Wait, video, man, I don't know.
No clue.
I want to say video recorder, but the R would come before the C.
Video cassette recorder? Not quite.
I think I was too young for them at the time. Yeah,
You remember your first VHS?
I remember our kids were little and, we had Karate Kid and Disney movies.
Son. Man, that's what I grew up on, all the Disney movies when we were kids. Network, which came out in 1976. Shane, probably.
Would have to be a children's video. I know I got it after I had my kids.
For like years, I would get, 3 episodes of MASH on a video.
It was probably a kid's program because I had little people at the time.
What does VHS stand for? Oh boy, VHS.
Video house?
Video H. What would the H be?
Very high definition? No, I don't know.
Jeez Louise. It's video.
I have no idea. Man, all I
You
know
should
is
know that.
I know.
You know, playing it, and that was, I mean, those were nostalgic days. If it had gone out earlier, I wouldn't feel so old.
What's new today, tomorrow it's going to be newer.
I think we're made to live longer, so I'm not old. They're old, but I'm not old.
I don't shed any tears over VCRs being gone. It's just sort of a sign that something better came along after.
It was big, it was clumsy, it was unique at the time, it was unbelievable at the time. It was a major breakthrough in terms of how we watched television at the time, and onward and upward.